pussy long, dead, long, black, your son. Stumbling in blind rage out past the box trapper's swollen lips. While you lingered for the finger, lending different strokes and different jumps in her body. Bending between legs, delicate and desperate. Wet it with your tongue, talk to it like it were a child. And all the time it were dead. Kissed it, pounded it. And all the time it were dead. Two black dreams lying on better space, fucking dead. How did you feel when you came out the wilderness? Looked around and you were laid up, strapped.
Motown. I told everybody to get back, 'cause I'm riding in my black Cadillac. Motown, it was good. Riding in my black Fleetwood. Hey, I felt like I wanna fly. Yes, yeah, baby, yeah, I felt like I wanna fly. All time, all my friends, they frown when I came around. I was smooth and so cool. If I could, yes I would. Hey, hey, thank you, buddy. First time's on me, next time's gonna be on you. Wearing my black suit and my blue suede shoes. Motown, Motown. I told everybody to get back, 'cause I'm riding in my Cadillac. Ooh, I'm so good.
I'm the magnificent.
Tell them what your name is. takes it out into the street. Into the street. Black children, thousands of black children, moving, in time with magical black street sound, magical Harlem sound, moving, magical grooving sound.
This is His Lordship with my Soldier Love remix. I just want to say that you only get one journey, you only get one chance, you only have one moment to experience love. So while you're on this earth, take that leap, take that chance, take that risk, because once you achieve it, you never want to let it go. And you deserve it just like everybody else. Be a soldier for love.
I've lost the use of my heart. My mind is still alive. Still looking for the light. The endless pool on the other side. It's a wild, wild west. Doing my best. For the line of my faith, I'm looking to land of my devotion. In the front line of this battle of mine, but I'm still alive. I'm a soldier of love. Every day and night.
It's not enough time in the day. Lordship in the building. Shout out to anyone or everyone in the chat. I swear it's not enough time in the day. Hold on. I'm trying to add a video and I don't know. I didn't label it. So I got to sort it by most recently uploaded. Maybe this is it.
You know, let me just say this. The tradition.
Now, I hope I don't get a strike behind that. Good thing I don't think the audio was connected. Hold on. Now I'm just clicking random videos. I just loaded a video here. Where is it? That's why you have to name your files. And people wonder why it takes so long to go live. Look what can happen. None of these files is it? None. None. No. Anyway, shout out to people that's still chilling, hanging in there. Let me make that invisible. And I don't need to bore you with that. I'm gonna fix that while I play something else. I'll be in the background. I'll be in the background working on that. Let me get that right on out the way. Hold on. And we'll carry on with the show. I got some filler stuff before I get to any talking. Shout out, I got a mod in the building. Shout out Bright Street, hold it down. Hey, Bright Street, I ain't got no rules and no restrictions. And I don't follow you around to see where you go. And it is what it is. Shit, you like the Secret Service. You know, what's happening? Check this out. I think I've been kind of distant from my audience. Like I haven't really opened myself up. Like I feel like there's some kind of wall between me and my audience. You know what I'm saying? That they don't. I realize that I keep thinking people actually can see me, and so I get jealous because other people can show their family and their face and all that stuff and get sympathy and donations. Matter of fact, I got an audio clip of someone saying that they would pay somebody $100 a week just to fuck with somebody. Yeah. That's why it took me so long to go live, because there's just too much shit to orchestrate. So let me just focus on me, because other people want me to focus on them because they know what I don't like. So if they want my attention, there's only two things you could do. You could do what I don't like or do what I like. So I don't like being blocked. So stuff like that, especially for no reasons, because as an individual, I haven't done anything. I haven't spread no rumors or put people records out there or nothing like that. But we'll see how all that ends. You feel me? Where my cousins at? I'm gonna put my cousins back up there. My cousins. Where my cousins? They here. They were here. Oh. There they go. Look at my cousins. Right there. Okay, hold on. Let's roll this beam footage. This is a public playlist from my playlist. Feel free, if you missed it or you want to check it out or feature it on your show. This has already been made into a playlist. There's no corner of this city and nearby cities where, I haven't parked. There's no place that I haven't parked when it came to my young days and sowing my oats and sowing my oats. Dating out there as a young lad, every lover's lane was touched, every drive-in parking lot, every beach, was blessed with my biology. Every lookout point, every private park and parking lot, mountaintop, Mount Diablo. I remember that. They asked, the ranger said, "Are you going to spend the night?" Yeah, we going to spend the night. You can't bring no liquor up there, but by golly, I got a bottle up there. I think I got a 40 ounce up there, and parked on a cliff, which was crazy. Like, a lot of the shit I've done in my life, you can only do once and survive. Like, you did it, okay, all right, don't do that again. You almost died. Very dangerous. Living on the edge. Now I understand certain songs now, like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder, and what's his name? Frank Sinatra. I love the music, never got the lyrics, but now that I've lived a few years, but anyway. His Lordship, personal story. My new series. Hope you like it. So yeah, when I was about 16, some people came in. I was coming home. My street was quiet, and I had a big old ghetto blaster. And I was coming home in the projects, and I came through the door, sat my radio down. Then I had to turn around and lock the gate, and then close the door and lock the door. But when I get ready to close the gate, I saw a person coming down the walkway to the front door. So I stuck my head out and looked to the left and looked to the right, and there was two other people coming from the side, right? Just on instinct. So anyway, they rushed the door. I tried to close it, but the little latch got stuck in the door. They had me in the headlock, had a gun to my head. Then they sat me down on stairs and had a gun to me, and the guy that was holding the gun was holding a knife to my mother's stomach. So they searched the whole house. They found the safe. The safe didn't belong to me directly, but the safe was in my room, but it didn't belong to me. And I know somebody got a hernia trying to put the safe in the car. The dude that wore the mask was the only one that I recognized. The other two dudes that didn't wear a mask, I didn't recognize. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I don't know how long, I don't know, 10 years later, I see the dude on the bus. It's pouring down rain. You can't even see out the bus windows, right? It's just me and the dude. I'm sitting in the back, dude sitting in the front, and he's supposed to be, you know, tough, you know what I'm saying? Double length bus. I come up to the front, make some spaghetti, get off the bus, and walk three miles to the house in the rain, down the back streets. And then I went home, made a bowl of Frosted Flakes, and never gave it a second thought. Have any questions about our organization, please contact His Lordship on IG at His Lordship 2020. That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversation, because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. His Lordship, personal stories. It might be live, it might be Memorex. It might be true, it might be false. But it is a story, not a confession. And the names have been changed to protect the innocent. What's up? This is Lordship. It's real windy. I'm on the road. I think it was time for another story. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep these stories under 2 minutes, try not to take too much of your time. So I was trying to decide which one to tell. There's, you know, so many. And in my profession, I do a lot of talking, so it's easy for me to tell these stories because I've told these stories before. So anyway, one time I needed a ride home from the club, right? So back then I was like a hip hop dancer for female singers and rappers, like R&B singers and rappers, or rappers who sung, or singers who rapped, or whatever the fuck. All right. So I saw another homie who he actually danced for the. So I said, hey, I need a ride home because I rode with you guys, because I know you live near me. You know, and back then I used to get too drunk to drive, so I never drove because I just party to the fullest. So anyway, he said, cool, we'll roll with my brother, and we gotta make a stop first. So we go to make a stop at these projects, not too far from the club, but we live far away from the club, but we had to make a stop near the projects, near the club. So this guy saw a guy who owed him some money. He said, all right, me and my brother, we'll be right back. We see somebody owe us some money. So I'm sitting in the back seat. They get the guy, they take him to the roof, you know. Well, first they beat him up, kind of. And then they set fire to some newspapers, and they burn his hands, or try to burn his hands. And then they took him to the top floor, was like the fourth floor. I'm sorry, I'm driving a 6-speed and trying to talk at the same time, manual. So anyway, they dropped him off the fourth floor, but lucky for him, the ground was soft. And by the time they got down to the ground level, he wasn't there. So he must have got up and ran away. And then they hopped back with the car like nothing happened, like like it was just another day at the ranch, and we drove the rest of the way, and they dropped me off at the house. Yep. Have any questions about our organization, please contact His Lordship on IG at His Lordship 2020. That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversations, because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. His Lordship, personal stories. It might be live, it might be Memorex. It might be true, it might be false. But it is a story, not a confession. And the names have been changed to protect the innocent. Yo, since we got to know each other better, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you know what I'm saying, I can discuss some things that's, you know, in my past or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I went to the club, and it seemed like this dude was like the life of the party. Like he must have just got out of something, had a convertible vet or something, but he was by himself, you know what I'm saying. And after the club, the sheriff's was across the street because somebody bust out the window across the street, so nobody was on the streets. The streets were blocked off, so no cars can drive by. So I was standing by the newspaper stand, and you know, just chilling. You know, the club is out, the club is over, so I'm looking across the street to see what happened. You know, I seen a big old window busted, and maybe somebody broke the window after the distraction, I don't know, so people would be looking and not paying attention. So anyway, I heard a pop behind me, and I smelled gunpowder, and I'm like, why the fuck somebody popping fireworks? You know, it ain't the 4th. And I turn around, and somebody on the ground, and they used me as a shield so the sheriffs and people couldn't see who was shooting, because I'm tall and I had on a white rubber sole jacket, and I didn't want to really duck for cover because I got on a white jacket, but I ended up laying on the ground. About 4 girls ended up sitting on me like I was the president, like it was like I was secret, like they were Secret Service sitting on me and shit. One girl thought she was funny, sat on my head. But anyway, so, you know, first I get up and check for holes, check for bleeding and shit like that, and then I see a dude sitting up, and he bleeding out the wrist like a water fountain. Like it's every time his heart pumped, blood is gushing out his wrist, and then his shirt was wet around the waist area, and his legs wasn't moving. And I was like, yo, you got to keep your arm elevated, or you're gonna bleed more. You got to keep your arm in the air, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you know. And he would do it for a minute, and then he kept putting his arm down, more blood squirting out. And then, you know, people was like, come on, let's go, let's get out of here, come on, that ain't your nigga, let's go. That ain't your nigga, we don't know that nigga, let's go. Imagine you just got shot and you hear that, and ain't nobody standing by your side, nobody giving you a tourniquet, nobody's trying to come to your aid. And then when the ambulance come, this dude didn't even want to lay on the gurney. So, you know, not only the people ignorant around him don't want to get involved, but the victim himself didn't want to lay on the gurney because he felt he would have been given in to the wound. And I don't know if he survived, you know. But my jacket was fine. It was still clean, still white. If you have any questions about our organization, please contact His Lordship on IG at His Lordship 2020. That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversation because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. His Lordship, personal stories. It might be live, it might be Memorex. It might be true, it might be false. But it is a story, not a confession. And the names have been changed to protect the innocent. Hi, host. This is His Lordship. And here's another adventure that your boy went on. So, back in the day, me and one of my friends, we used to have the little kid and play dance routine for the females at the clubs. And also, we used to do it for the female singers and rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, we would get noticed at the club. We used to go to this one club that stayed open until 6 in the morning every night. And it's a popular club. There was 3 of them in the United States, one in New York, one in LA, one in another city. So anyway, we probably picked up some chicks around 3 o'clock, like they wanted to hang out with us after the club. But, usually, you leave about 3 or 4. But this club is cool because when the strippers get off at 2, they come into the club. So the club get like a second, it get popular again around 3 a.m. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. So anyway, we met I guess you could say the daughters of 2 famous people. So to make a long story short, we left the club and went to a 150-foot yacht in another city. We had to cross a famous bridge to get to that city. We was in a convertible cabriolet with it had a top, but they kept it down because it was kind of like raggedy. But, anyway, so we went to this city, got on the yacht, partied on the yacht. They had 3 bedrooms, the dining room, they had the steering room. They had a living room above the 2 bedrooms in the back, and they had a bedroom all the way in the front. It looked like Starship Enterprise or some shit. We left that house after a while and went to another house in another city where famous athletes and actors live. And we went into a musician's house, and I was with her, with his daughter, and my friend was with her friend. So the other girl, mother, played in Scrooge. The girl who I was with, her father was a worldwide famous musician who also had his own ice cream. All right, I can't give you more detail than that. But he was in Hawaii getting treatment, and I was at his house with his daughter, who knows, 4 or 5 in the morning in his bed. He had a very nice, place, fancy bathroom, the works. Anyway, I ran out of time. I don't want to keep you too long. Peace. Have any questions about our organization, please contact His Lordship on IG at His Lordship 2020. That's right, His Lordship 2020 on Instagram. We promise you great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversations because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream. Yeah, I'm still trying to find that video. I got a lot of echo on the microphone. Sound like Rakim. Yeah, I got a history with audio, recording and stuff like that. Podcasting, I was podcasting years ago, like 10 years ago. Internet radio. I got about 60 pre-recorded. Like after I did the show, they would make a copy for Mixcloud and SoundCloud. And when the show was over, and the show used to air twice a day because the station was based out of Ireland, and the time slots were like the best time slots for like overseas, like and it was the best time slot for Japan. But the other time slot was best for like the UK. But unfortunately, it would be 3 o'clock my time, and I'd be at work, so I couldn't go live. But I could have went live if I wanted to, but the time slot didn't allow me to. So my shows are pre-recorded, and they would post all the old shows on Mixcloud and SoundCloud. So I got about 59 or 49 old radio shows. And I was just looking at one of my old Twitter accounts, and I saw all the posts to the shows, and it's like, wow, I can't believe I had that much body of work. And I just want to say that just goes to show you that, I'm not a part of the beefing and the drama. I've been online for a long time. I've been recording and stuff like that. And when this live stream shit came out, I got on board. But I always been into recording and stuff, and I really didn't have much equipment. Like, of just a few years before the pandemic, I became self-sufficient, but for a long time I didn't have the proper equipment, paid money in the studios and all kind of stuff like that. So we just listened to one of my playlists. It's called Personal Stories, and we'll play another playlist later on the way, like right before we end the show. We will play another playlist, a short one like this one. This was pretty short, to the point. And I'm not going to say if those stories are true or not, but I am going to start making short films and writing screenplays, and I'm going to try to get grants. I never even thought you could get a grant for writing a screenplay. I thought you need a grant for a film. But you know what? They give a lot of money for writing the screenplay. And it makes sense because you have to pay your bills. You got to pay your mortgage or your car notes and God knows what else. And how can you focus on the screenplay if you're worried about paying your bills? So they give you enough so you don't have to stress and you can write, And one of my friends got a MacArthur Genius Award. So he got, matter of fact, his girlfriend had left him. He couldn't afford his half of the rent. He was making art on a dollar bill to pay his rent. He would draw on the money. The landlord would get the artwork appraised and would accept it as rent. He or she would accept it. And then he got the MacArthur Genius Award, which is second to the Nobel Peace Prize as far as winnings. And it was, they changed it since we have inflation. Because of inflation, the amount has changed. But when he got the MacArthur Genius Award, it was $500,000, taxes and everything already paid for. You got $100,000 a year for 5 years. So you could pursue your art. You'd be able to afford your supplies, see your vision through, package, all that stuff. And trust me, you're going to need that money to focus, to eat, also to make your art pristine, get the proper displays and stuff, and have your art go on tour forever in the museum circuit. Matter of fact, I got to go see Ramsey's exhibit soon. But anyway, I gotta find that video I was looking for, and it's a shame because I thought I read that. Okay, yeah, the natives are restless. I'm getting messages in the background. But if you're watching the show, I'm reading the messages. It's all gravy. Kind of bad timing. Hey, what's up, Marquise Dillinger? In the building. Sorry, I'm not yelling. It was, sorry, I'm not mad at anybody. Yeah, it's been a minute. I gotta, I gotta do these lives almost every day because I need watch time hours. Plus, I miss everybody. I like to, how we like to do it. We got over 500 videos, so don't act like this is something new. We got hundreds of lives. And I've been so busy with life, you know. I just you know how it is. People get busy with life, but I still manage to find time to make content because these handheld devices are amazing now. So let me see. 2022. I'm trying to see 2022 11. I'm trying to find this file, and I got to use the number of the file because I didn't name it like a. I should have named it. So that's a rule right there. You want to do this stuff or anything involves digital files, make sure you name it. 2022 02. I don't even see it here. It's not where it's supposed to be. This was like this was gonna be the surprise, like the big time surprise. Huh. Let me see. Let me see. Let me click info. November 22, 2022 at 2:12. Hey, that's kind of spooky, man. It said I modified it on November 22, 2022 at 2:12. Damn. Well, I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to look up numerology and, and see what that's about. That's kind of spooky. And it don't tell me what folder is. I know what folder I put it in, but I downloaded it from that folder. I know I did, but what's up? Let me see. What's up, Donnell in the building? Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time like that. So what I'll do is I'm gonna punch in another playlist right quick. All right. This playlist is unlisted.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So I'm looking at some YouTube videos that say
Now, how my playlists get all messed up? What? There we go, man. I can't have nothing. Somehow these wasn't supposed to be in a playlist, so now I gotta check the playlist before I play it. This is this is off the hook too, and I need uh I need me a production assistant. So yeah, I'm not going off on nobody yet. They roast theyself every time they go live, so it's like I can't make them look any worse than they make theyself look. And this playlist is on private, a matter of fact. Why? Okay. Well, we know this live stream won't get monetized. But like I said, I need to go live more often because I need watch time hours. Remove video. Why none of the videos that are supposed to be in this playlist is here? Messed up the whole plot, the whole joke. Oh, you can't wait till I do Velvet and Solar? Well, I think Velvet can't mess with Malia, man. Malia, you know, she a little bit more a little bit more spiritual. She a little bit more spiritual. And I got proof. That's the video I'm looking for that I just downloaded. She's not a person of words. She's a person of she's a person of, she expresses herself through dance. What is this? Why is all these videos in this? Oh, okay. I'm in the like video playlist, which is on private. I'll be deleting for days. Where is the? One second. This is very unprofessional. But at least you could play my show without having to use the headphones. Let me see. Where is this at? What is this? Well, if you just got here, you missed His Lordship private stories. Well, personal stories, which was pretty cool. And then later on, we're going to do old school science fiction. Oh, here we go. The Weirdo Podcast. Yes. Here we go. While I look for that Malia video, maybe we could end it with the Malia video. Oh, right on. You just woke up. I'm trying to go to sleep, but I'm trying to get these watch time hours. Plus, I'm trying to reconnect with my audience. I'm trying to maybe establish a new audience to add to the old audience. But when I get those watch time hours, that's when I go full BBC. When I get those last amount of watch time hours, so I can become a creative partner. I'm gonna get a grant from YouTube, and I'm going full BBC. You're gonna explore the homeless situation here, all kind of stuff. You'll see artist interviews, all that stuff, man. This is His Lordship, and welcome to the Weirdo Podcast. You're listening to the Weirdos Podcast. That's right. Weirdos rock. Weirdos rule. the planet. Weirdos invented the internet and computers. And weirdos don't get shot or nothing. Nothing happened to weirdos. They live a long time, they get rich. You know what I'm saying? Damn, there's glass everywhere. Glass everywhere. I just couldn't manage. Tried to palm it, but I just couldn't manage. Yeah, it's going down. The all-new Weirdo Show with His Lordship. What's up? This is His Lordship, and this show is for the weirdos. Shout out to all the weirdos, including myself. And you know, there are reasons why someone may think that you're weird, so I'm not upset that I was called a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? Simply for being too different from the norm in some ways, you know, and having an odd sense of humor. I'm guilty of that. And any kind of social awkwardness, I don't really have that, but, you know, not making enough eye contact or standing too close or speaking in a monotone voice. See, I'm not really guilty of that. Have fidgety and antsy mannerisms. Could be weird. And was asked questions where people normally give a canned response and said something out of left field. I could do that, I guess, but disclose too much information, I don't do that. Brought up a gross subject during a staff meeting. Nah, not me. It's 5 a.m. and my hair looks like I just got out of bed. Nah. But, you know, I'm still weird. Being really quiet seems really uncomfortable and stammered out words when someone say hello, you know. But, yeah, I'm still weird, though. I'm gonna stand on that.
I'm the magnificent.
Tell them what your name is.
You're listening to the Weirdos Podcast. Gotta cherish the sunsets. This is just me doing my weird thing. You know, Lordship is weird, and if you weird too, I want you to join me on this journey. We gonna be weird together, you know? And it's all good. No love lost. I ain't mad at nobody. You know, it took a stranger for me to realize my true self. You know what I'm saying? I'm a weirdo. And I'm not ashamed anymore. I'm gonna embrace it. And I just wanna say thank you to that person. You know, once again, that person helped my career out. Like, boom, I owe that person a lot. You know what I'm saying? They nailed it. They called it. You know? Lordship, that weirdo. Man, shit, I wish I would have knew this years ago. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have knew this years ago. Look at that weird ass view. Man, do you hear any police sirens? You hear any ambulances? Matter of fact, we're near like 4 hospitals right now. No ambulance. Any gunshots? Dude. But it is dangerous, don't get me wrong.
but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's more desperate crime because people are like hungry and broke. It's not like motherfuckers on the system and motherfuckers they can't get right, or somebody just want what somebody else got. It's motherfuckers that's actually hungry. They don't give a fuck about Jordans and jeans and you know all that shit. The jewelry. They just want a meal. That's it. But anyway, Lordship, just a little quick live, you know, not really a live, but a little quick video. I didn't want to pre-record this. I didn't want to go live, so I pre-recorded this. There I go again. Anyway, peace and hair grease.
I realize it's super late. Shout out to the people that's getting up in the morning. This is my weirdo playlist right now that's playing. You know, I don't know, would you rather be strange? If you had to choose between being strange or weird, I think being weird is better than being strange. But when you're strange, everybody remembers your name. So I gotta blacken that screen out for a second. Please stand by. I'm trying to find this file because you may have missed Malia's dance. You know, I think Malia's mom or somebody was an Avenelli dancer, maybe her grandmother. You know, she got some solid gold roots in her. You know, I see Avenelli, I see Miles Davis' first wife. You know, I think she would have, if she wouldn't have gotten that coat and all that stuff, you know, I think she could have, you know, did cabaret or something, you know what I'm saying? She was like Josephine Baker, man. She was, I mean, the people of Big O are mean and cruel and, you know, they don't know shit. But when I seen Malia dance on Big O, I was like, Josephine Baker has returned. Okay. You know, all she was missing was the outfit, the banana skirt and the big eyelashes and shit, you know. So I'm gonna put you on standby while I try to find this file. So just hold tight for a second. into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you get one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. His Lordship, man, barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first Ebonic man. His Lordship will be that man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. Okay, the file is downloading. And we're almost there. Let me check and see if we have arrived. Yep, the file is downloading. It should be almost done any second. Strange. Where did I send this file? Yeah, that's my $6 million man intro. The Bionic Man intro. It says web, new YouTube files. It says stream backup. Stream backup, web, new file. All right, let me try this one more time. Looking. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the wrong video format. But it couldn't be. That's strange. Well, I'm gonna have to play it this other way then. That's a trip. Have to work on that another time. So the volume is up. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Your girl, I'm telling you, your girl is in rare form. I see why, Nature Boy kind of, you know, moved on. You know what I'm saying? Cause this one was willing. Basically she must have put it on him. And yeah. So this right here is Josephine Baker, Millennium. Feel me? Let me see something here. All right, we need to figure out a way for you to get the full scope of this. See if I can. If I can make this smaller. Hold on. There we go. I don't want you to miss any part of this. Also, I did the soundtrack for this. We actually collaborated on this project, Malia and I. It's crazy because we didn't know how Nature Boy was going to feel about it. We kind of kept it on the hush hush. People be jealous and shit. So it's popping. Just trying to get Kraftwerk off the screen. Trying to get Kraftwerk off the screen right now. And that's really what the file called. The file is actually called Kraftwerk with a K. Let me get Kraftwerk off the screen. Now, where Velvet at? That's not Velvet. Bambi here. Damn, everybody here. True. Bring him back. Boom. Okay. Think we all in the house. They need front row seats, you feel me? So, I think we ready. All right. that's why I like to have it already downloaded. I ain't got the time nor the patience for that. You know? So let me try one more time to find this file. It was just getting started. Why I can't hear myself? Okay. Now, let me try to find this file one more time. It says all file media. Oh, I found it. Okay. There we go. And it's the, I need to just use StreamYard. And just have people on the panel cuss people out, and it'd be a lot easier. My mouse battery just went dead. And and the file I was looking for just disappeared. Look, just let me win. If I cannot win, then let me be brave in the attempt. All right, well, look, while I'm looking for that file, let me hit you with this one. Let me see. I can't even hit you with that one. Let me do what I did last time. Went back a few steps and boom. Okay. But that's not where I want to go. Poor little Zoka. All right. We are not getting the results we want. I just had the damn had the damn file, and then it disappeared. Computers, man, they just, you can't live with them, you can't live without them. Live stream, backup, web, new. There we go. Aaliyah. Open. There we go. Now I gotta fix the audio. Shout out to everyone that's in the background, or shout out to everyone that's gonna catch the playback. But yeah, you know, you gotta give credit what credit is due. You gotta give people compliments while they while they still alive. You know, she only realized that, maybe she do. She realized she almost died, and still in the coat. You know, If you don't see her, it's just because she's sick, not because she left the coat. She totally brainwashed. So let me go into the settings and make sure the audio for this is good. Because it doesn't have any audio right now. We're using Streamlabs OBS Studio. All right, let's see. Here's Malia's audio. I'm looking for the audio. I don't see nothing that says Malia's audio. Oh, there you go. The monitors, turn that on. Boom, I think we got it. I think we got it as a grand finale so I can go to bed and all of that. We're going to end it with one of Avenelli's Lost dancers. She reminds me of Miles Davis' first wife that used to dance for Avenelli. She also reminds me of Josephine Baker. No cap. I think the people in the chat room was very immature. That's why we decided to collaborate so I could bring her dance movements into a more mature audience. As a matter of fact, she also reminds me of the dancer for War. There's a group called War from Los Angeles, I think. Slipping in the Darkness, All Day Music, all that. They used to always have one female dancer, and that lady is still alive today, still keeping it together today. She danced. She would, I used to sit so far back at the War concert that it was a delay, and I would say to my mom, "Why that lady dancing off beat?" And she said, "Well, we sitting so far back that we getting a delayed audio." But yeah, what's up? 3 unfiltered Muffies in the building. If you're a troll, all trolls are welcome here. We don't be set tripping. We don't be set tripping over here. So let me see here. I'm gonna mute my mic, and this is gonna be the last video. Catch the replay and all of that.
You may violate you. You may desecrate you. You may penetrate you. You may complicate you. Help me. I'm broken up my insides. Help me. I've got no soul to tell. Help me. The only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself.
Malia, ladies and gentlemen. Malia. That's her cult name. So, you know, she's still, as far as we know, she's still in the carbonation cult. You know? And bless her heart, you know, maybe she'll come to her senses, but after that dance, I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. But don't try to go out there and tell people that Lordship was bashing poor little Malia, because I gave her a compliment. I said that she reminds me of Solid Gold. That was a very respectable show. Many people, many African Americans was trying to get on Solid Gold. It reminded me of even Soul Train. And there's a very old movie called Black Girl. There was a scene where she was dancing in the bedroom, and she had, you know, she had a bunch of drama going on. But when she was dancing in the bedroom, you know, it made her relax because she wanted to be a modern dancer. But nobody in the house was feeling her on that. So if you want to see that, look up Black Girl on YouTube. It's going to be either a movie about her, or it might be a movie about an African maid in France who committed suicide. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up soon. Those my cousins in the background. They from the Chimbu tribe. You know, they some real G's. They actually they do this to scare off their enemies. Like, they're really nice, peaceful, loving people. You know, really family orientated people, really close knit. But they know that evil, mean people will try to harm you if you show a sign of weakness. People will take your children or kill you and take your wife or take your food and your livestock. So the Chimbu people, they figured out if we dress up and we look like skeletons at night, stuff like that, people would think we crazy, and they'll start making up stories and myths, and they won't fuck with us. And that's what they did. They do this to keep their enemy away. Whenever they do this, it freaks people out. You know. What's up, Marie R? It's so cool and peaceful over here. But yeah, man, the Chimbu tribe, man, those my folks, man. I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? People think they know them, but they, you know, they really don't. They really don't. You know. You know, they got there's rumors and shit about the Chimbu tribe. You know, don't believe what they tell you, because you know, and don't think they don't know no black people. The Chimbu tribe knows black people. You know, they probably black too. I mean, like I said, these are my cousins. You know, don't get it twisted. My people came to America a long time ago. But let me see if I can find, before I step out of here, let me prove to you that the Chimbu tribe has met African Americans. And I'm a man of many receipts and resources. You know, I didn't just have one Google Hangout. I had many, several, and I have all of those Hangouts still. Even though people have left, I have all those Google Hangouts still. And something is missing. Try this again. Oh, there we go. Now, I'm trying to title it, so let me put in Chimbu and Lady. Right? I'm just gonna put Chimbu and Lady. Right? Now I just added the source. Now I need to find the picture. And you know what? I didn't download. Hey, well, thanks for coming through. And if you get a chance, catch that replay, because a lot went on. And there's a free download of a video mix. I remixed Sade and Marvin Gaye, and I gave you original track with me and my father. So there's a 15-minute video EP mix that you can download. The address is pinned to the top. That's free for dropping by the channel. Sound quality is great if you got a smart TV or projector or whatever with subwoofers. There's drum and bass remixes that help you like that. So let me see here. See, I'm getting stuff. I got Dropbox, but I also got what's called Mega. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I used to have 51 gigs of Dropbox, but now, shit, they took it all away. I think I got about 2-3 gigs, and but I'm over my limit by 9 gigs. So I switched over to Mega, which gives you about 26 gigs for free on the cloud. The Dropbox only give you 2 gigs. You know what I'm saying? So let me go to my folder. And if you're new here or people without speaking, I do want to say welcome to the show. And I do have a fire. What's his name in this folder? Riot Felony. Oh yeah, I got a folder called Riot Felony. I wanna download the whole content of this folder. I don't know if I could do it. Let me see what this say. I don't want to upload. me see if I can just download the whole content of this. All right, it's 3 dots right here. What does it say? Oh, I can do that. Download. Right there. Okay. All right, that'll work. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I think I want to do a slideshow though. Because it might be some other pictures you need to see. Damn, so let me erase that source. All right, cool. I appreciate that. And we just going into overtime a little bit. But let's see here. But yeah, this is what it would look like when you download it. Yeah, see, that's free. That's a gift from this channel for anybody that's visiting today or anybody who catch the playback. Okay, now let me erase that source. We'll do a different one. Add source. I need slideshow. Image. There we go. Image slideshow. Okay, it's on now. Let me see. I need to name it. I don't know. Riot. I'll just name it Riot. Now, let me pick a source folder. Boom. I think we got it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Your boy was clean too. This was that was prom night. Hold on. Okay. See, I'm looking for the Chimbu tribe though. There we go. See, they know black people. Yeah, they get down. Those are my folks. Those are my real cousins. Damn. Yeah. It made me forget what I was originally looking for. But it's all great. But yeah, I do give away stuff from time to time.
Shoot rocks around the clock. Shoot rocks around the clock. Don't stop. You shoot rocks around the clock. Don't stop. The Bonnie rock. Shoot rocks around the clock. Don't stop. You shoot rocks around the clock. Don't stop. The Bonnie rocks around the clock. Don't stop. My mind's rock around the clock. Don't stop, 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 stop. Lower shit, 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 shit. Don't stop. Lower shit. Lower shit. Lower shit. Don't stop, 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 stop. Lower shit. Lower shit. Lower shit. Don't stop, 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 stop.
Hey, well, thanks for coming through. Much appreciated. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm trying to make up these watch time hours. I'm way behind, and I just need, whatever, another 1,500 watch time hours, and it's all good. So I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's been real. Nobody was harmed or hurt. No animals were harmed during the broadcast, and yeah. I guess we up and we out. All right. Peace and hair grease. I was trying to find something to send you home with.